Hello friends old and new. So it has been a little bit of a while back when I posted my first video in December. I didn't expect for it to take nearly 4 months for me to make another video, but here we are. But it's kind of funny because I'm leaving again. So for a month, I've decided I'm gonna delete my social media. So I'm not gonna permanently delete it or, never go on it again. But I just wanna see what happens to my brain without it for a month, really. I've had social media for so long and I've really never had a point in my life where I take a break, And I think it's really good to take a break from it. And I just never have. And I want to. I think it's time for me to take a step back and just live in my own world for a little bit. Especially during the pandemic, I think everyone feels the same. We've been spending so much time online because there's really not much else to do a lot of the days, But I want to challenge myself and step away from that and go back to the things that I enjoy to do instead of basically just doom scrolling, just being on Twitter for hours for really no reason, just because it's social media. Everybody knows it sucks you in, and I don't want to be sucked in anymore. I want to experience the world by myself, not having to go on social media and having to watch somebody, so I'm not gonna be on Instagram. I'm not gonna be on Twitter. I'm really not on Facebook anyways, but I'm deleting those permanently just because I'm 24. Why do I need to be on Facebook, What else? Definitely no TikTok. Not that I'm really on it very much anyways. I probably go on it once every 3 days. So yeah, just for a month I'm gonna live a real life, I just don't want to be influenced by people's ideas to the extent that I assume I am just by being on social media all the time. And I think I've gotten to this point in my life where I want to branch out and see who I really, really am. I know who I am, but I want to get in deeper. I want to crawl into the recesses of my brain and try to figure myself out to the best of my ability at this point in my life. And I can't really do that, I found, when I'm on social media, just because I get so distracted so easily. It's the constant notifications and the constant in your face, and you sit there and you think about it. It's just too, I find it's just too much for me now. And I just want to take a step back and just have it go quiet for a little bit and not constantly be bombarded by everything that we're bombarded by on social media. The grief of the world and, the grief of other people and anxieties and the general anxiousness that I feel like social media right now is giving us, just, because we're living through a pandemic. I've wanted to do this for a while. I follow this girl on Instagram and randomly, she just disappeared and I didn't really notice, I just went about my days, lived my life. And then she came back and I was like, oh, she's been gone for a month. And then I thought, seems really nice. Seems really cool to not have to worry about social media for a month. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this too. And then randomly, 3 days ago, I woke up and I was like, yep, Sunday's the day. So, here we are. I'm kind of nervous almost a little bit, just because I've had social media for so long and I've never taken a break. I've had Twitter, I'm pretty sure since the end of 2012. And Instagram, I assume probably around the same time. I've had Snapchat since 2013. I also will not be going on Snapchat just because, like, ew. Snapchat's like for the hoes anyways. I'm just really excited to lessen the influence of other people on my personal creativity. As great as it is, I want to see what I can naturally come up with without constantly being bombarded by other people's images. Because realistically, like, the people you follow is what you consume. And I follow a lot of great artists, and my social media is pretty, like, positive. I don't, hate follow people or, follow just negative, really anything. But I want to see my own creativity come out and see what it can accomplish. Plus, I found that it distracts me so much that I found myself, like, sitting on the couch for hours just, like, scrolling on Twitter, like, doing nothing productive, nothing good for myself, or realistically, like, there's no point to it, Some people have careers on social media and whatever, and that's cool. But it's just so much bombardment all of the time. I also think that, like, I miss being able to sit down and just read a book. Just, like, read a book and not get distracted, not pick up my phone, not, be like, oh, what's on Twitter? Like, I miss the feeling of just, like, the stillness and the quiet. And I feel like I haven't had it in so long. And now that I'm older, I feel like I can really notice it. It's just constant. There's no quiet. There's no calm, So I was like, what brings this idea? Like, why do I feel like this? And I pinpointed it, and it is social media. It's just the constant people, bombardment, opinions. It's just so overstimulating sometimes that I've decided I'm just gonna, take a break. So I will not be on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or Snapchat or TikTok for the upcoming month. And I will probably be filming, like, once a week just to see how I feel, and then, hopefully post a video at the end of it, because I have been slacking. But yeah, I'm really excited to see what happens. I feel like I've never done this before, and I've never had a period of my life where I'm not constantly on social media and constantly consuming other people's ideas. And I think it'll be nice to have a break, to be honest, and just get to live in my real life and experience the things in my real life and spend more time, doing other things. Because when it's not an option, you do other stuff. Like, I find there's so many things that I want to do, but I get distracted because the quick dopamine release of social media. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what happens. So I'll see you in a month.